All right, guys, are you ready to learn all about the 3Commas trading bot? Why you should have this in your arsenal, the value that it can provide for you, all about it. All right, well, welcome in. I'm Dave. I'm here with cryptotutorials.org. And today I am actually going to sit down. I've been doing a little bit of an interview with a friend of mine called Fun Uncle, fellow YouTuber who also puts together, great crypto content. But on top of this, he's an OG crypto. He's been here since back in 2016. He was someone who used to mine Ethereum and Bitcoin, and he's a trader by nature. He's not as much of an investor or a holder as he is a trader. So 3Commas is his trading bot, and during my interview, we went over it for a little while and spent some time talking about the value that he gets out of it, why he uses it, how it's been able to save him money. So just thought it was really interesting, and I wanted to pull this out and save it as a separate piece instead of including it in the interview. Because anybody looking for the 3Commas trading bot and thinking about using it, this is going to help you out. All right, do me a favor, hit the like button down below. That's going to make sure that YouTube knows this is a useful piece of content to share it with people looking for 3Commas information, and then pound that subscribe button. That way, you can get the entire series. I'm going to continue doing interviews with NFT experts, with other, traders and investors and people from different companies. So we're going to add these interviews into the channel, and it's great information for you to learn. Okay, do me a favor, hit those buttons and let's get started. Warning, I am not a financial advisor and this is not investment advice. Seek a professional. Hey, guess what? It's almost time for the Blocto sale. That's right. If you don't know, Blocto is a token out there that I'm really excited about. I did a bounty airdrop for them not too long ago and received $200 worth of free Blocto tokens. But on top of that, I also got to buy in before their public sale, when everybody gets a chance to buy in. Me and everybody else who participated had a chance to buy in early, get early round pricing, and get in ahead of everybody else when the token goes. So keep an eye on Blocto. If you think that this looks like something you wish you'd participated in, then go to getmyfreecrypto.com. That's where I have a bounty airdrop masterclass that's going to teach you how to pick good airdrops, how to find them, how to safely do them, so that you can get a chance to get in on some of these early release tokens before they get out to everybody. All right, once again, getmyfreecrypto.com. Normally it's a $97 airdrop masterclass. It is free right now, so jump on this while it's still available. All right, aloha guys, welcome. I'm David here with Crypto Tutorials. We got one of my fellow Lad City lads here. If you don't know Lad City, it's the city of NFTs. And I've got Fun Uncle here with me. He's an OG crypto trader, going to share some advice with us. No, I know we talked a little bit at one point about this, but you have some interesting, I can't remember what it was called. It was a certain thing that you allowed you to buy best price from multiple different exchanges with a tool. Can you give me kind of a little rundown on that? Because that's interesting.
Yes. So it's called 3Commas. It's the number 3 commas.
Okay.
And it is a trading bot algorithm that I think costs me $600 a year.
Okay.
And what that then shows me signals. It tells me like what's a good buy right now, right? And then what it also does is so you can pair up to 10 exchanges with one app. And have you ever heard of an app called Hootsuite before?
Yeah, for social media. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So imagine just like that, where you can pair your Facebook and your Instagram and your whatever, your LinkedIn to it. And so one post you make can go out to all of them. It does the same thing where I can pair my Binance.us, my Coinbase Pro, my Bittrex, my Bybit to it. And let's say I want to buy some Shiba coin, right?
Yeah.
It would tell me you are going to have a better buy opportunity on Bittrex over, Coinbase Pro.
So you're saying that it can price out which exchange is going to give you a better price on this? How much of a difference are we talking about here?
Pennies.
Pennies.
But we're but if you're buying 1,000 of them or a couple thousand of them, that's great. But then the other thing it does, because for example, like even if it is a better price somewhere else, I would have more money on a different exchange. I'm like, even if it is a penny cheaper over here, I'd rather do it with where I've got more liquidity over here.
Sure.
The real thing it does, it's amazing, is, let's say I want to put in a buy order for 25 cents. You can activate a trailing buy, which is one of the algorithms in the system where
Okay.
sure, I put in a buy for 25 cents, but it uses its bot to be like, oh wait, but the price is shifting down. So it'll actively put me in for 24. And then when it approaches 24, it puts me in for 23, and it's doing
Ah,
that at like supersonic, bot speeds, right? Faster than I ever could. And that's the real, like, that's the $600 a year just there for me
yeah.
at least, because, I'll
And it
put in a
probably does, I
trade.
assume, on the other direction that you can trailing stop loss it on your way up when you're
Right. There's a stop.
widened up,
What's
so
that?
that when it turns on, because that's one thing that's totally one of the things that I've run into, that there's just no exchanges that you can, Bog Finance has it a little bit for DeFi, but it's all so clunky.
Yeah.
Trying to get a trailing stop loss, because that's great.
Yeah, and it does both ways. Like if I put in a take profit at 10% or something like that, but it
Yeah.
shoots past it, it'll ride it until 17%
It'll
or 20%.
intelligently know that this is the point where, no, this is where you need to get out and get something. You get a little extra. That's beautiful.
And
That's
the and
beautiful.
and the fact that because I'm pre-bots. I was trading before bots even existed, and you're competing with bots. If you're trying to trade on Binance or something else, like those bots will beat you, and that's actually all they do is try to beat you. And so I was just like, all right, well, I got to get a bot. If this is the only real way to do it, and it took so much pressure and stress off of me. And I've actually had a couple trades where I put them in, and the bot just crushed it. Did not do anything. Did not make the buy. Totally stopped it and nuked the order. And I even remember like doing it a couple times. I was like, no, do it, and it nuked it, and then the price tanked. And I was like, thank you for nuking the trade. I see
Wow.
what you're doing
That's
now. I
really
get it.
cool that
Yeah,
that it'll like literally be like, no, I'm so sure based on what I've seen that it's
don't.
going to go this
It's
way
like,
that
don't.
we're not letting this happen.
So three
That's
commas, I
beautiful.
guess I highly recommend it. It's worth the price of admission, especially for using it.
Yeah,
Go
for
for it.
sure. I'm going to have to find out more about this one. Though. Maybe this
There's
is a very
even
interesting thing.
there's even a copy paste function in it where you can see a forum of the best traders. It's like there's like a trader I was just seeing the other day who did 25% in the last week, and you can just copy it. You can just like, okay,
I
now
just
I'm
want to
doing
do
that.
whatever this guy does.
Right, whatever he does, now do it with my money too. Is a feature you can.
Interesting.
Mhm.
So you can ride off of people who seem to know what they're doing and are doing well, and that's cool. That's very, very cool. All right, guys. Well, that brings us to the end of our three-part series with Fun Uncle Richard Kilpatrick. Thank you a million, Richard, for coming out and giving us all this great information about hodling and trading and your experience in the 3Commas trading bot. We've all really appreciated it. If you missed any segment, I am going to link the other two videos here right at the end, so you can jump across and catch more of this interview if you find it interesting. If there's questions that you have, just leave them in the comments below. I can always reach out and get more information. And if you guys have enough questions, I'll be glad to bring Richard back on the channel and do another talk with him, so we can all learn more from someone who's got a lot of really good trading experience. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Much aloha.